We built a cabin in the woods where no one could lie. Now there's smoke inside, and I don't recognize your fire. We stacked wood with bare hands, held it all together with nails made of trust. It wasn't strong, but it was real. Shelter for the ones who still believed in truth. I remember you on that floor, quiet voice, eyes sharp, let no one in unless we both agree. That was our first rule, wasn't it? But one day while I stepped outside, you let someone in. He walked across our floor with his boots still muddy and a grin too clean. Said he meant no harm, but his words were your voice, like a thief wearing stolen clothes, and you let him sleep in my side of the firelight. You said it's still home, but you changed the locks. You called it shelter, but it's full of cracks. We built a cabin deep in the forest where words had weight and silence felt honest. Now the door is wide open to someone I don't trust. You call it progress, but all I see is dust. You hung new pictures, but the frames don't fit. Our walls were made of principles, not painted with excuses. You used to lean on old trees, now you follow the wind. A louder voice entered and you laugh like I never existed. I call your name, but the echo belongs to someone else now. Maybe it's not your house anymore. Maybe you moved in with the flame I fear. I knocked, you answered with silence. I spoke, you smiled through the blinds. And maybe that smile was your answer all along. We built a cabin deep in the forest where words had weight and silence felt honest. Now the door is wide open to someone I don't trust. You call it progress, but all I see is dust. Are you really okay in there, laughing with the man whose name I can't say? Did you think once, just once, how we laid every stone before you gave it away? The floor you walk on was nailed with my blood, your warm bought with my breath. And now you say I'm bitter, you said we were equals. When did you start counting heads like votes? If the majority always wins, why does the truth always whisper alone? I'm not afraid of collapse, I'm afraid when it happens and no one notices. You call that reality, I call it erasure, because in that house now you're not really there either. We used to build something, now it's your stage. I became noise, my concern became division. If that's the game, fine, I'll be the problem. At least I remember what it meant to stand for something. If silence is safer,